Yeah, it may have been our best performance of the year. It may have been our best performance of the year. I told the guys just now, I'm very, very proud of what we put together. I think when we look at the end of the season, this will be a point against a really good side that's always at the top of the Eastern Conference. That will be an important point. And one more time, we're 11 matches in, and what you're seeing is our identity and what we're building show itself in a really positive way. And there are things that we have to improve on, but I think you're seeing the group really display themselves against the top side in the Eastern Conference in a really, really dominant way for large periods of the match. And in the end, we need to shore up some of the things that we've seen be consistent trends, not just dropping points whenever we're up, but set pieces and even some with the ball decisions. I think we could have probably made a couple better decisions in order to just free pressure and get a better opportunity as we did in the first half. But I think there's way more positive tonight than there is negative.
The equalizer was a heck of a strike by McGlynn. Did you see anything that you guys could have done better?
It's a set-piece goal against, and then it's a fantastic strike. I think, of course, we could probably step out to the wall earlier, and then on the set-piece we can get set and not allow that passing lane. I would probably talk more about the defensive set-piece than I would McGlynn and his strike. What are you going to say?
Troy, thanks for taking the time to speak with us tonight. I have two player questions. First, it was great to see Steve return. How does it feel to have him back on that back line with all his experience, and how does that play in moving forward?
Yeah, I'm glad you mentioned that. I mean, that's what I told the team on field after the match. Let's celebrate that. Steve is such an integral part of our club. He helps me, he helps our team, and he helps everything that we do in more ways than just what shows up in 90 minutes on the weekend. So it's a really important moment for us to have him back, and now I hope we build off of that 20 minutes and see him continue to grow into more 90-minute, fit form. And I want to see how he comes out of tomorrow in training and make sure that we prepare him going into next weekend. And we're just going to keep trying to build him. I wouldn't say he's going to jump from playing 20 minutes today to starting next week. That's one more time. I've talked about that a lot, our responsibility to take care of Steve in the right way so that he can be with us the rest of the season.
I also wanted to ask about Jacob. He had a really great strike tonight. And how do you see him developing, and how did you view his performance tonight?
Man, I was so happy for Jacob. Again, he was very impactful the other night against Seattle, and probably was knocking on the door. He could have had a goal the other night, and then he scores his goal tonight. And he actually had one more big opportunity whenever we were up 2-0 to maybe make it 3. And that's Jacob. He's going to look at that opportunity more than the first goal for his professional career. He's a good player. He's a good player. He's a good young player, 19 years old. And I'm excited to see how he keeps developing on our team.
Okay, Troy, congratulations. I know it's a tight score, but what do you think about the homie finally connecting and making this? For me, it was an amazing goal.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts? Because finally, the homie from Colombia making this goal.
Yeah, I love your passion for Christian Dahomey. I have the same passion because every single day, this guy gives everything he has, and he's someone that's just a joy to work with. And so, one more time, that's why I say that there's way more positives than negatives tonight, because that's another positive for our group to see him gain some confidence. And he plays in the 9, in the fullback position, in the wingback position, in the 10 position, and never complains, just goes and does his job. So, very happy tonight.
In the rain, too.
That's right.
Couple more. We'll do Mario first, Steve, and then
Hey, Troy. Thanks for speaking with us. I just got to ask again. Both goals were takes a lot to the build and play between the strikers. In particular, from Jared Strapp, who sets up Christian Dahomey on the first goal. How do you assess so far how he's played in the last couple of games and just in the season in general?
Jared? Yeah, he's been really lively the entire season. I think you see so much of our attack come down the right side between Aaron, Clicky, and Jared. and Jared's been the one that's starting to accumulate some of the final passes, and he's making really good decisions. Again, I think we're going to keep building off of this, even though it wasn't the result we wanted in the end.
And there were two things. I noticed that coming, that we made a preference to go down the right side, leaving Dahome alone, and then you jump over to him. The other thing is the distribution, again, seemed to be optional to go long more often than usual. You'd see Bono waving them down much more often than usual. Are you evolving away from that, or is that something against Philadelphia?
No, I think you've seen that all season from Bono. I mean, whenever he has the ball for goal kicks, we usually look to target Christian Benteke. But through the run of play, if it's on to play and we can advance into the opponent's half, it's all about trying to play in the opponent's half as much as possible.
Last one here.
Yeah, you mentioned earlier something you would like to shore up a bit was the set pieces. Why set pieces specifically, and was there anything that you saw that you liked today, things that you see that need to be improved?
Yeah, I think that we have the ability to be really, really good in defensive set pieces, and we are, but sometimes we just go to sleep for a half second. Philadelphia tonight had way more first contacts than we did, and we're a team that's very combative. You know, we like to be aggressive, and in order to be successful in defensive set pieces, you have to make first contact more often than not, and tonight we didn't do that. So I think us conceding is something that we have to improve on.